Lucky English Ed here, and I'm not doing my normal intro right now because I'm a little upset with myself for not reading the fine print. The fine print being these items came from China. Now, at first look, all these items, these G.I. Joes, these modern era G.I. Joes, look pretty damn good. But when I actually got my hands on them, I started to notice certain things. Certain things that just didn't add up, which made me think, well, not think, I am certain that these are all fakes. For starters, it's hard to see, but if you can, notice right in here, the helmet is glued onto the head. Now here is a real Cobra Commander, and if you notice his helmet is lopsided. That's because his helmet is removable. Oop, knocked him over. His helmet is removable on this. So this is and there's the shinier gloss to it as well. You can see the helmet on the fake figure, the blue figure, is lopsided. It's glued on, while the red one, which is the alternate one, the helmet is removable. So that's one way you could tell the difference. Accessories also. It came with some weird. I just junked them all in one pile, and one of the things broke already. I didn't pay much for them, so I'm not very upset about that. But because I didn't read where they were coming from, I thought they were just loose figures that someone didn't realize the value on them and was selling them for dirt cheap. But even though they were dirt cheap, I'm still taking a loss because they're fake. They're clearly fake. Look at the paint application on this blowtorch. It's terrible, really. The mask doesn't sit right. His canister here, which pegs into the back, I broke it almost instantly. So now he has that stuck in his peg hole in the back. His peg hole in the back. Oh, enough of that funny business. The paint app is terrible. I mean, really terrible. I've seen some pretty fine pics on the internet of this character. These, I'm not sure they're supposed to come off, but they're loose to the point where I think I can take them off. But seeing how I pretty much broke this guy already by this, I'm not gonna do it. I'm gonna keep them though. I did pay for them after all. This is the head that comes with this jungle bat. As you can, the head actually is kind of hard to tell that this is fake. Not too difficult, but because the real bat, let me grab one of these real bats real quick. As you can, well, I don't know if you can see, but this is the real bat and this is a fake bat's head. And if it shows up, the real bat, the silver paint app, has a shinier finish to it, while this has a dull, worn out look to it. And mind you, I've had this figure for a while now and it still looks in great shape. So that's what that looks like. This right here is just the biggest offender. Let's see if we can just get that right there. And now let me get a bat with the same. This is the Arctic bat. This is the jungle bat. This is a real bat. This is a fake one. Now, right from jump, you can notice the paint. There is red paint in this busted out eye of the fake jungle bat, but it's so off-colored you can't really tell. While in this one, it's very bright and vibrant. You can see the details and everything. You can see inside the chest area how it looks. See inside the chest area here how it looks. And it just looks really, really dull and worn out. And no, this is not the weapon that comes with the Arctic bat. I just stuck it on him because I like the way it looks. You know, this mini machine gun actually belongs to rock and roll modern figure. So there's that. What enticed me to buy this little package of 4, thinking they were real and someone was just selling it, not knowing its value, was the minigun. I wanted a jungle bat with a minigun. I just wanted it, and it looks so real. But I should have read the fine print. I should have read it's coming from China, and thank goodness no one. Let me not say that. It's the paint app on the arms just look bad. Look at the paint app on this real bat compared to this fake bat. Way better looking. Just vastly superior. And then we have here Hawk, General Hawk. I threw on some of his things. It took forever to get the gun into the holster. Squeezing that radio on through that little peg was difficult. Getting these goggles on was difficult as heck. It's just, man, I don't know. I really dropped the ball on this one. Now, when it comes to General Hawk here, I don't have a real Hawk to compare it to. So you guys are going to have to let me know from jump, what do you see that's wrong with this figure? Because I'm certain all 4 figures are phony. I'm certain. As soon as I saw him, I'm like, oh yeah, that doesn't look right. He was the red flag. This Cobra Commander with that helmet glued on and looking all tacky, he was the definitive, oh no, these are definitely fake moment. But I can't tell the difference between a real Hawk and a fake Hawk. So you guys in the comments are going to have to let me know. That being said, you guys stay away. Unless you're deliberately looking for fake modern era G.I. Joes, read the fine print, see where it's see where it's being mailed from. Because had I saw that it was coming from China, I would have said, nah, they don't have G.I. Joe in China, do they? And if they did, well, you know, they'd like to just infringe on people's copyrights. He just says, big F you to the copyrights. But I will admit, though, he looks real. To me, I have nothing to compare it to, so it's an uneducated opinion when it comes to this character. This figure, rather. Let's see if we can get him back in focus. It looks real to me, but I know it's not. I absolutely know it's not. All the accessories they came with are down here. Here's something else that made me say, what the heck? The briefcase came open. Let me see if I can open it without... Oh my god, because I closed it. Okay. I stuck the little submachine gun there, the little TV monitor thing. As soon as you try to open the TV monitor, it pops up. There's that. What I did was, as soon as I got it, I decided to close it. And upon closing it, you know, it got the stress marks, which turned this whole thing white. This whole thing that's white was gray like everything else here. As soon as I decided to close it, it got the stress white marks, and it just looks, ugh, so terrible. I broke him. I could probably fix it if I just get a fine enough bit. I could probably drill that out, because where's it at? I think there's enough. I think there's enough of the peg to squeeze in there again. I'm not sure. If it's not, I'll try some crazy glue or something, or I'll probably just try melting it back together. But I'm disappointed in myself. Let me just line these up here so I could take myself a nice screen cap. There we go. Fake G.I. Joes. Don't buy Joes from China. That's a lesson I had to learn the hard way. I didn't spend a whole lot, so I'm not too upset, but I'm upset enough. Alright, people. This is English Ed from English Ed Reviews Everything, and I feel ripped off. I hope you have better luck. I hope you have better lollipops. Love, hope you have better that as well. Love, luck, and lollipops.